I grind daily.
Yes, scribedaily.com. D Clark, Daddy Brickz, and all the other A-listers. What's scared of, brother?
This ear family, get me? What if I split? Sharing this around, get me?
Yeah?
Yeah.
What's been good with you though?
Well, right now, everything's a bit nuts, like upside down and that. For those like who know and those who don't know, man was like doing a whole BSG stuff and that, like you get me, the production and that, that's been so Grammy Volume 2 and that. Man was like hoping to push out some producers and a couple artists and that, but the name thing fell apart and that, you get me, like some guy in the camp got moved to, instead of being real and what he spoke about, like he just started snitching and that. And no one rates it, so no one wanted to back the name and like follow that trend on, you get me? So man had to knock it on the head. Man still got links with Nazi shows, Hazzy, all of them, it's nothing except GNO in it, that fucking, we're not talking to him no more, it's RIP BSG, you get me? And we're just moving forward, but yeah, I've been recording a CD, innit?
What's the name of the new camp?
No new camp, bruv, man's doing shit with Ruthless, innit, like Ruthless Records, innit? Like, that's the biggest thing in the UK probably right now, innit? Like, when it comes to like, putting out music, he's doing a lot of stuff in it, like man, I look at it like he cornered the game and that, bro. Like man started from a market, went to a shop, you get me, and then he took it like to different levels all over London, nice outside London and that. Man's moving with Ruthless, innit. My next CD is gonna be called Hitting Brick Walls. That's gonna come out under Ruthless Records. Like there's everyone's CD in the game right now is coming out under Ruthless Records. If you're a rapper, 90% of the CDs work, I guarantee.
So who's D Brickz? Who's Danny Clark? Who are you? Let us know.
Like, Danny Brickz here is me, innit? D Clark, that's me. D Clark, that's my real name. Like, and that's how a lot of people know me, innit? But then, other man gave me a name like Danny Brickz, innit? When I was in jail. So, and when I was in jail, that's when I really started like getting on this writing shit and that, like started to rap, format whole tunes and that, like verses, choruses and that. Try and get catchy chorus, mad content in the verse, you get me? And like Danny Brickz was just like the rapper, like D Clark was just the person, innit? But obviously you can't separate yourself like that, innit? Like I'm not a character, like even though I've got like an alias, like it's whatever, like basically nah, it's just D Clark, Danny Brickz. I just say the whole thing like it's one name, you get me? Like that's me. If I say D Clark, I say D Clark. It's Danny Brickz, it's Danny Brickz, same thing, you get me, fam?
So I personally, I don't know about all the viewers out there, I personally first heard of Danny Brickz, the D Clark, on the Beats and Bars mixtape. He was on the, I believe it was like the outro.
Something like that.
That's where you came in the forefront of things.
Like, when Beats and Bars come out, yeah, I swear I was in jail even, yeah, and I was just about to come out, you get me? And the mixtape was out, yeah. And then I come out, when I come out I see it, listen to it, and man was happy in it, like man put man on. It's like a little tape thing from jail, you get me? Like just used the little 16 on it, like. But yeah, like from there, like I took it somewhere else, you get me? But maybe that's where you first heard me, yeah. A lot of people did still.
What was your motivation for calling your first mixtape Home Sweet Home Your Rep?
The motivation, man. Firstly, I spent like 3.5 years in jail, innit? So it's Home Sweet Home, like to be out. And then like as well, like had a bit of a darker note and that, you get me? Like me and King was cool, innit? And then over time we just like drifted apart, innit? Phone calls was less, like answering the phone was less. Man was busy, whatever, innit? Like, you get me? But yeah, mine and his relationship just broke down, innit? Like, the friendship wasn't a friendship no more, innit? It just became air, like, you get me? And like, certain man's head was in the clouds and that, like, becoming stars. Like, and I just said, like, fuck it, like, my CD, I'm gonna call it Home Sweet Home Your Rap. Because, like, it's a bit of a part to him. I'm gonna do this thing and I'm gonna be real. And I know the actual hood, like in East Town, like all the youngers, all these roads around there, and like, they all know me. Yeah, fair enough, they know Kane, but that's because of music. They know me because I'm real and I'm about, and like, you get what I'm saying? And like, I'm not ducking and I'm like, it's just real, innit? Like, so I just call it home sweet home. Yeah, right. 2 reasons. Because like, I was home. Second, because I wanted to power man. Even there's a third reason, you get me, because like, look where we live. It's not like man live in Disneyland and there's all rides and shit, you get me? Like, it's just raw, like, sometimes, you get me? Man's got to deal with life, so it's not really nice, innit?
So is there anything that could be done to resolve the situation between you and Kane?
Like, I don't know, blood, like, you get me? Like, I made some tracks about him and that, innit, yeah? And I know he's probably pissed about it, like, but like, I know for a fact he's pissed in it, like, but there's nothing I can do in it. I wrote them tracks and then I recorded it in minutes, so that's like quite a process in it, yeah. And then like I put it out there in it, and then on a few mixtapes on it, so that's even more, like, you get me? Like, I feel bare sauce in it, but I don't know. Nah, the situation's good to me in it, like, I don't care what he's doing, like, whether it's good or bad, it doesn't really bother me, innit? I don't want no one to really be doing bad, innit, yeah? So, at the end of the day, I kind of just, like, put that to the side, innit, forgot about it, and I'm just moving on from it, innit? If I was to see him, innit, I'd probably say, well, go on, innit? If he was to say, like, well, go on, innit, it was cool, then it would be cool, innit? If it was something else, then it's something else, like, I'm not gonna lose sleep over it, you get me?
Okay. So, moving on from that, you've been in the game since 2007, I believe, am I right?
Yeah.
So what, that's 2 years right now?
Yeah.
And so far you've released Home Sweet Home, yeah, right? Out on Bell. And Don't Tell Me, the mixtape.
Yeah.
Where can people purchase that from?
Like, I stocked up all the independent shops, like Dark and Cold, Rhythm Division, Swear Rhythm Division's not even there no more, but whatever, they owe me CDs or money, and fucking, I stocked up everywhere, even on UKRecordShop.com and that. Ruthless Records, CD Bar, Stratford's great, like, I don't know, Global Sports, bare places and that, innit, like, you get me, our South Res Records and all of that, you get me, like, mad places I put it in it, but I don't keep track of them, so I don't know if they're there or not, but right about now, it's old news to me, innit? Like, that was all under BSG, and like, it was an older me where I was a bit more like raw, like not so fruitful and that, innit? Like a bit controversial side of mine is there, innit? Like, I'm trying to move away from that, so all of that's free now, innit? If you go on my MySpace, myspace.com/dbrickz6, go to the little release section on the left. Free covers there, click them, download now, and that's all yours for free, and MP3 is nothing below, you get me? So, if you want to buy it, go buy it. If you want to get it for free, get it for free, you get me?
I believe I've heard you call yourself the King of East Ham. Are you really the King of East Ham?
Nah, probably not in it, though. Like,
no?
Nah, probably not in it. But like, if we used to talk about music, then yeah, innit? Like, musically, innit? I don't care, like, if you got a record deal and sold a few units and that, done a couple jazzy videos, it's nothing, like, you get me? Like, when it comes to the content and that, yeah, and actually being what you're talking about, innit, and like being that person that you portray in it, yeah, then probably, like, yeah, I have to be in it, like, how could I not, like, I don't know anyone in the age that's dropped better CDs than me, and if that sounds big-headed, that's big-headed, innit, I don't care, like, it's whatever, you get me? So yeah, when it comes to music, therefore.
Okay. Anything else you want to say to the D Clark supporters out there that have been tuning into your shit from 07?
Yeah, say to everyone in it that's like supporting, man, gone to the shop, Ruthless and that, cop CDs at the markets and that, you get me? Had little like street team out on the road, like they was doing well and that, so we got everyone who supported and that. It's nice, you get me? Like, hitting brick balls, that's gonna come October, November time. Try and get involved, go and support that. I'm gonna try and get like HMV and all of that stuff. Try and get Ruthless to take care of that and get it out there like on like a bigger demographic, you get me? I want a lot more people to hear what I'm saying, but everyone else that's been supporting so far, safe, you get me? It's much appreciated, keep supporting it, and support UK music in general, you get me? Everybody that's putting work in, support them in it, you get me, man?
I'm my fam. Alright, that's D Clark, Danny Brickz in East Ham, grinddaily.com.